Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany Reed. My co-presenters are Stephanie Edward and Taklan Fergus. Together, we are the Philippine Eagles. Welcome to our video documentary. We hope that the information therein will be edifying and enriching. Enjoy. According to former Indian President Abdul Kalam 2007, teaching is a very noble profession that shapes the character, caliber, and future of an individual. This individual thus have to be guided in the right way to become a great person. As an effective teacher, it is very important to know your roles and to be flexible since the strategies you apply may vary with each child. Essentially, early childhood education on a whole is about honing and molding the holistic child, which will eventually form the basis of their lifelong learning. So you will appreciate the vital role that the early childhood practitioner play in this process. Equally important to the crucial role of educators is the role of parents and how their role impact that of the educator. This presentation will expound on these pertinent roles on the development of the child.
The role of an early childhood practitioner is a multitasking job that needs commitment and dedication. Hence, the main aim of this video documentary is to educate early childhood educators in understanding their roles as practitioner in the holistic development of a child's life, while exploring and understanding how the role of parents impact their role as early childhood educators. According to Gordon and Brown 2008, the diversity in roles of the early childhood practitioner are many and is exactly what makes teaching in the early years so appealing. Who is the early childhood practitioner? An early childhood practitioner is an individual who works with young children and their families from birth to grade 3, which is 0 to 8 years, in child centers, school-based programs, home setting, or educational settings. Macmillan 2003 articulated that an early childhood educator must learn the skills necessary in promoting parenting knowledge, parenting skills, collaborating with parents in instructional decisions, ensure that there is a smooth flow of communication between the home and the school, and advocate for increased parental involvement. When you enroll a child into your care, you are actually enrolling that child's family.
According to Brother Camp 2009, early childhood teachers are there to support learning by providing activities and materials that children find engaging. The early childhood practitioner is no longer the babysitter as it once was. The roles have changed tremendously to a more effective and efficient one. The roles that early childhood practitioner play changes throughout the day. Practitioners are there to facilitate learning, supply a developmentally appropriate environment and curriculum, provide interesting materials, give adequate time to explore, play and interact with children to enhance the learning while making it easy and fun. Some of the roles of an early childhood practitioner include that of a guide. As we know, the job of a guide is to lead, but not to lead astray. The guide has to be there to keep those in their care safe and lead them away from danger. Dalbert, Morse and Pierce 2007 posits that as a guide, the early childhood educator should allow the young learner to choose their learning and playing style while at the same time making sure that safety is the number one priority. Practitioners are there to guide children as they learn. Caretaker and nurturer. The main focus is to keep the young children safe, free from harm, and also by giving them the opportunity to acquire the basic survival needs. We know that as a nurturer, that a nurturer is there to provide support and encouragement to people whom they care about or are in their care. Another role is that of a facilitator of learning. This role includes providing opportunities and activities which allow students to develop problem-solving skills and to be creative. This is done by using various learning strategies and experiences which will enhance a child's learning and development. As a facilitator, the early childhood practitioner ensures that every child has the opportunity to experience what it is to be successful and to learn according to their individual needs, learning styles, and abilities. Observers and assessors of early childhood development. Children should be observed while playing and at work. Through observation, the early childhood practitioner is made aware of the skills that the students have mastered and those who need further reinforcement. It is through observation of the child also that the practitioner can become aware of the child's linguistic, cultural, and developmental needs. This role also involves collecting and analyzing of information about the child, which can then be used to help understand the children's development and the effectiveness of the program that the child is in. This is done by using developmentally appropriate observation and assessment instruments. Professional advocates. This role takes into account persons who have been in the service. They therefore act as professional advocates in taking interest in the professional development of novice educators. Community-based efforts which allow for the promotion of the well-being of the children and families. Communicator. The job of the early childhood practitioner is to assist the child in learning. As a communicator, the early childhood practitioner shares information not only with the students but also with parents. When teachers communicate with parents, they get an opportunity to learn more about what happens in school, and learning continues at home, and vice versa. The teacher learns about the child's home environment. When the teacher communicates with the student, they both become aware of the expectations of each other. Communicating with a child sometimes acts as a motivator for the child. The early childhood practitioner also communicates with other practitioners or pedagogical partners, the administrator of the center of schools, and other community stakeholders. And finally, the early childhood practitioner is also a planner, and this includes the planning and preparation of the learning environment for the students. The practitioner ensures that the material and equipment for the activities of which the child will be engaged in, whether indoor or out, are readily available and is supportive of the development of the different types of learners found in the classroom.
Now you see what I am talking about when I say multitasking job. All these roles come together is what make an early childhood practitioner. The role of parents and its impact on the role of educators. Parental involvement in early childhood education can extend the experiences that a child has in the classroom to real-world activities that happen in the home. A parent who understands what their child is working on at preschool has a better sense of their children's competence, which areas they need to work on to improve confidence and ability. It is vital that as early childhood educators, we understand the role that parents play in their children's life will ultimately impact our role as educators. The goal of parental involvement is to help extend teaching outside the classroom, create a more positive experience for children, and help children perform better when they are in school. It is essential for parents to support the learning that happens in preschool settings and at home as well. Parents who are in tune with what is happening in their child's preschool classroom or childcare facility are better able to establish a connection between what is learned at school and what takes place in the home. This connection is a key component of a child's development and supporting further learning. Not only does family or parental involvement help extend teaching outside the classroom, but it creates a more positive experience for children and help children perform better when they are in school. In order for students to be successful in the classroom, parents and teachers need to establish an easy communication system. By establishing good lines of communication between a child care center and parents, as well as making a strong effort to involve parents as an important partner in a child's education, you can make a positive impact on their learning ability. Essentially, parents and educators should collaboratively carry out their roles in relation to the child for the holistic growth and development.
At this time, we would like to conclude our presentation with a quote from Burns 2004 as cited by Fain 2014, which says, "Teaching young children is serious work that requires high quality, dedicated, and professional teachers who see the importance of what they do and are eager to increase their effectiveness, knowledge, and skills." End quote. The role of an early childhood practitioner is very important in the development of a child's holistic advancement, and they must therefore understand each role as they support learning and enhance skills in a child's life. Being a practitioner allows one to multitask in different areas in the classroom. It allows you to become partners with the parents and other stakeholders while responding to each role. We'd like to thank you specially for watching this video, and as was mentioned earlier, we hope that the information presented was most enriching and edifying. Thank you.